Hi all, this is Nirmal from Mindfire Solutions India. I'm going to demonstrate how to display a dialog box in WinJS. In order to do that, I'm going to open Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to choose the blank app template, naming it as message box demo. Hitting enter. Visual Studio is creating an application for me, a blank application. Now I got the blank application here. I'm going to navigate to HTML file. In the HTML section, I'm going to remove all the contents, going to add a button. Say input make it button. Instead of name, I'll use ID btn so dialog, and the value is the caption of the button, says so dialog. Now let's move to the JS file. In JS file, we are going to add app.onReady. This is the application event in which I try to write my code function. Here what we'll do, we will write the code to fire the click event of the button. So we need to find that button from the DOM element. In order to do that, we need to get element by ID. We added the button here and added a event listener. We are going to add click event and a callback function. So we will design it inline instead of a new function. We're going to create a variable var msg, let's say, and need to initialize the pop-up box popups.message dialog, and the constructor takes a string. This is the string which usually appears in the body of the dialog box. This is an information box, and we are going to display this on show_async method. This is the default dialog box we're going to display with just a string in the body and a button. Let's run it. It's trying to compile, deploy the app into the machine. This is the splash screen, default splash screen. Now I'm going to hit the button, and here we go. We can see this dialog box here. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to display a dialog box with two buttons which say yes, no, asking the user for the confirmation. So in order to do that, I'm going to add another button. So let's say this is button. We'll name it as ID btn confirm, and we say so confirmation. And we'll move to the JS file. In order to make it quick, I'm going to copy the same, paste it here. We need to get the ID of the button. Here is the button. We are going to place it here. Let's change the text a bit. Say, are you sure? It's a question for confirmation. And the extra thing that we're going to do is we are going to add two command buttons here. So msg.commands.append. Here we'll add new windows.ui.popups.ui command, and we'll add ui command string. Say yes. This is a pure custom string. I can add any caption, so I'm going to add no. I have added two buttons here, yes and no. Let's hit run to see what is the progress there. Here we get another button which says show confirmation. On click of that, here's the new dialog. It has two buttons, yes and no. Currently yes and no are serving for same purpose because there is no code written to perform any task. So what we are going to do is we will do some task on click of yes and on click of no as well. So let's go back to our code window. Let's add for instance a text box. Input type, I'm going to say it's text, and instead of name I prefer id, txt response, and let the value be blank. And here on click of yes, we'll write a callback function. We'll say it yes clicked, yes clicked, and on click of no, we'll say no clicked. Now we'll define the functions here, a bit outside here. Yes, so we'll say function yes clicked, and we need to get the text box to write something inside of it. So document dot get element by id, and we'll say it txt response dot value is equals to, we'll say yes clicked, right? So in order to find the other function, other callback we have, we're going to add another button, another function. Let's say no clicked. Okay, so what we have done here, we have appended two commands to the dialog, and two callbacks for each command. For on click of yes we can call yes clicked, and on click of no we can call no clicked. And on click of yes clicked, it will show, on click of yes click, it will show a message in the text box. It says yes clicked, and on no it says no clicked. Let's run the app. Here we go, we have the text box here. We clicked on the confirmation, I clicked on yes. Here we go, we can see this is yes clicked, and if I'm going to click on no, it says no clicked. So this is how we can add n number of commands here. We can add 3 command buttons, as we are usually doing in terms of like sometimes we need to display a dialog box which says ignore, retry, ignore, and cancel. Those kind of stuff can be achieved here. Also 4 buttons can be added to customize the dialog box as per requirement. These are usually the modal pop-ups. This is how we can use message dialog class to display a dialog box on screen using WinJS. That's it from my side. Thanks a lot.